This is my lap guide for the Nordschleife in the BMW GT4. Get as close as you can to that wall. And into turn 1 we go. You want to brake at the national speed limit sign if you're from the UK. Use all the curb. Now get as close to this curb as possible. Slight left off. Use all the track on the outside. Brake nice and early into that corner. Now just make sure you do not run off there, because that is very common. Just hop over this curb, let off, brake as you reach this curb. Use the curb on the outside. You need. Now ride this curb. Get on the curb there. I did that slightly bad, but it's fine. Now up here you want to brake slightly. Now use the curb on the right hand side both times. Just stay off these curves on the inside, that will reduce your speed. Brake when you reach there, and then slightly just lift off, accelerate, and then brake as you reach the end of the curb. And let the car glide through here and just reach the outside of the curb. Through here, it's all flat out. Like this, nice and close to these curves as possible. Through here, when you reach this curve, just let off and slightly tap the brake. Little tap on the accelerator just through there, keep the momentum up. Just stay really wide through here so you can just clip this apex. And then clip that one and get on the curve on the outside. And this corner is really hard to mess up. If you go off this corner up here, you will just crash in this car. You need to get it right. Just brake a long way before the curve, about 2 car lengths. And brake for about car length for that one. Use the curve on the outside. And into this corner, brake nice and early, just ride it around. Use the outside of the track. Through here, you can stay nice and tight. Use this curve, let a little let off through all these corners as the long right hander from here. Stab the accelerator. Brake as soon as you can see the inside of the curve there. And full brake and just try and get close to those 2 curves as possible. Get the curve on the outside, fine. Through here, as soon as the curve ends, you want to brake and turn in. Touch the curve on the outside. Now when you get to this curve, brake again. The car always just wants to not turn and spin through there, but it's fine. You give the car some respect through there. Through here is some of the corners that people just forget exist. I do a little let off through there, and when you reach that black sign on the right, full brake. Should be able to make the corner. Through here it's mostly flat out. This corner's flat out as well. So there's this little niggle up here. Flat out through here. Flat out through here, and then you want to just tap the brake slightly, get back on the accelerator, and just try not run wide. Through here's the little let off the accelerator. You want to brake at the curb. Turn the car in. Then into the first carousel we go. And brake when you see the middle of the carousel. Just try and stay in the carousel by just tapping the throttle. Up here you want to brake when you see the curb. We maxed out the revs a bit. This isn't really braking, it's more of a slight brake and back on the accelerator. And you want to get on the left hand side here, the curb comes in. Get on the curb on the outside. And here you want to get on the curb on the inside, which lets you just run wide here. Stay nice and close to the curb, that chucks you out to the left hand side of the track. Again, stay nice and close to the curb, let your car run wide so you can carry more speed. And this is a brake. Get on the curb on the outside. This is a hard corner because you can see the track, it feels like it's longer, but there's gravel on the outside. Through here, you want to let you run out this curb, which then sends you to the left hand side of the track. And you just want to stay left, and you want to cut the corner here. And brake as soon as you touch down from that little jump. Bend it around. I go a bit wide there. Same technique could be used to get a good lap. It's just flat out, be mindful on the throttle. Again, try and just cut that little corner out. Get a bit on the curb, that's fine again. Here is a tricky corner, you want to get out wide, let off, and then accelerate into the corner. Into the last carousel. Let off the brake. Let the car glide through there. Make sure you don't get chucked out it. If you want to brake at the start of where the curve goes from grey to the other colour. And you just want to tap the accelerator. You feel the car settle and you just want to floor it down the longest straight in the world. To make sure you get your opposite perfect down here, and you'll get more time. And now get nice and close with that corner, flat out. Here, when you get to the curb, just slight that very light pressure on the brake. Little tap of the accelerator again. Get close to this curb and ride that curb down the left hand side of the track. And you come into the final bit, and when you cross the line, good time. Well, thank you for watching. Subscribe and watch another video.